What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this is not going to be an edited video or anything like that since I just put one up, and then I got to get ready for the live show tonight. By the way, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys tune in. It's going to be a live call-in show. So, I do want to quickly address the Odell situation before I go live and talk about it. We get a 2-for-1 special with the Cleveland Browns versus the New York Giants today. Two Cleveland Browns, the iconic duo in Baker Mayfield and Odell Beckham both took their respective shots at Big Blue today. I already talked about Baker Mayfield, but this time it's about Odell Beckham and his comments. I don't know when these comments were made. I don't know if they're made today or I don't have the quotes with me, but he did say that this was not a business move regarding his trade. Was not a business move, that it was strictly personal, and the Giants, quote, left him there to die. Wanted to leave him there to die. Well, I'll tell you what I think about that quote right from the get-go. That tells me, Odell Beckham, that you were not initially happy with being traded to Cleveland, even with your best friend there. We'll talk about Jarvis Landry in just a second. But that tells me that your initial thoughts of being traded to Cleveland, the Cleveland Browns, was, well, damn, they're leaving me to die. So you were not happy being traded to Cleveland. You were not happy being traded to that market in Cleveland. That is not a fantastic market. You wanted to be, in New York, the big market, or maybe New England, or maybe one of those other big marketed teams. But you got traded to Cleveland, and from there on, you thought you were left there to die, which is honestly the farthest from the truth. I think the best possible scenario for Odell Beckham to be traded was New England. Cleveland was probably the second best. Look at Cleveland right now. Okay, they're coming off what is a bad season for most is a good season for the Cleveland Browns, 7-8-1. But they're on the rise. They have a quarterback that set records as a rookie quarterback last year that only played a limited amount of games. They didn't play a full season and still set records. So you could tell he's going to be great. And I don't want to talk too much greatness about him, but and you're being traded to a team that is also with your best friend. There are 31 other teams out there that do not have your best friend on there, and they traded you to Cleveland, where your best friend Jarvis Landry was. If anything, they were doing you a favor. They wanted you to be with your friend, wanted you to succeed afterwards. The Cleveland Browns are on the rise, and you take the top off of that team. Okay, you have Jarvis Landry there, who's your butt buddy, your best friend, best friends for life, right? Everybody was talking about when Jarvis Landry was on the Dolphins, saying should Jarvis Landry join the Giants when you were still on the Giants? Should Jarvis Landry join the Giants so they could be reunited? But the Giants did you the favor and let you be reunited with them with him in Cleveland. So I mean, they did you a favor there, man. And there are so many if they wanted to leave you there to die. If this was personal and they were like, oh, okay, let's screw Odell Beckham's career, I'll tell you the first place they would have put you in. Tampa Bay. Okay? Tampa Bay. They don't even know who they have at quarterback. They don't even know if Jameis Winston's going to be, survive this year, right? If he's going to survive at quarterback this year. They had a quarterback carousel last year in which both quarterbacks stunk. Ryan Fitzpatrick is now with Miami, and that's another team they could have dumped you off at in Miami, who is really, really declining. And on top of that, Tampa Bay's defense is terrible. So you would have to put the whole team on your shoulder. It would have been the Giants situation all over again. The Giants situation all over again, but worse. Jameis Winston is worse than Eli Manning is. So you would have had a terrible time there. Miami, the same thing. Josh Rosen and Ryan Fitzpatrick, not a good look there. Who else is there as a weapon on that offense? Really? Who else? Okay. Another situation could be, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of other situations where Odell Beckham could have been left there to die. But Tampa Bay and Miami, those two Florida teams, are really good candidates for me if they really wanted to leave you there to die. Everybody's talking about Cleveland as being a Super Bowl contender, and you're talking about they left you there to die. That makes no sense whatsoever. So that's my thoughts on it, guys. His initial thoughts are, I didn't want to go to Cleveland. You left me there to die. That's my initial thoughts of what he thought about being traded there. So And there are plenty more places he could have been left there to die. And that's one of the best possible scenarios he could have been put at. One of the best possible teams he could have been put on. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I will be live tonight, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for the KB Sports Talk Live. It'll be a live call-in show. And you guys can tune in and all that stuff. So all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.